You're on Metro FM, and we're hanging out with Sadie Brown, who is HIV positive at the age of 22. Listen, really inspiring and so strong and so confident and so content. I mean, the world is yours, my honey.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I love the fact that you are comfortable with who you are and you're very open to teach so many young people about HIV and your status, that it's actually not even the world. It's not the end of the world if you're
It's
HIV
not.
positive. There's still so many things that you can do, right?
Yes.
Now, when did you, earlier on I was talking about disclosing to your status to your friends.
Mm-hmm.
When did you decide to disclose your status to your friends and the public?
I decided.
And why?
Yes. I did mention that okay, I found out in 2009, right? So okay, after 2009, I knew that I was HIV positive, but because I was trying so hard to avoid this whole monster that was trying to eat me up.
Yeah.
I kind of pushed it back to my, like, at the back of my mind until around 2013 now, 4 years later, at 18, when now my health was deteriorating. So now I needed to start taking pills. It was now going to be obvious that okay, she's taking ARVs and everything, and it hit me so hard because now I was scared of the pills, because I would Google the side effects and I'll get told that I'm gonna lose my hair, I'm gonna do this and that, so I'm like, but then these pills are meant to heal me, but yet it seems like they're just gonna shame me and just make me look horrible just for living with HIV, right?
Yeah, and especially because there's still a stigma towards people living with HIV, especially in our country or in Africa as a whole. Yeah.
True. So because where I come from, people are not really opinionated or very vocal about HIV. I used to think that okay, maybe HIV is just a family, it's just a brown thing, it's just it's just a family thing. So I remember the first time I got my pills, I actually thought that we're probably gonna have to apply, maybe, because I didn't think they were gonna be so accessible at the clinics.
Yeah.
So I remember getting there and they're like just here, and I'm like, okay, if they are so accessible, then it means there are other people who are taking these pills and we are just not doing anything about it. Why?
Yeah.
So from then on, I started telling my friends, and they were so supportive, and I was like, okay, so why have I been torturing myself like this? If people are so supportive about this, then why am I doing this to myself? But then still, at the time, I was still not completely healed. Because I remember even my aunt, she would try to persuade me to go for counseling, and I refused. I refused.
Why did you refuse? Did you think that you were okay then psychologically, or you were still out of fear?
I knew that I was not okay. I just felt like, okay, I don't want to be speaking to anyone about this, because obviously when you're going through something like that, you're just like, I don't want to be speaking to, okay, I'm probably gonna be meeting an HIV negative person. What does
Who's
she
going
know?
to judge
Or what
you?
does he know? You understand?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to say anything, and then I resorted to writing a lot. So I used to write a whole lot of things. I would just take a pen and paper and just write anything that I wanted to write at the time.
To let the emotions out.
Yes. So I had this piece, I still have it. It was titled My Open Letter to HIV. So I wrote it, and it just came out. So I remember reading it, I was like, oh, okay. So
do you still have it?
I do.
Okay, you know what? Let's move on to your second song. I might just ask you to read that open letter to us, because I've got a feeling that you're going to move not only me, but the rest of the listeners, actually the rest of the country. And the second song that you're choosing, Aries, I Couldn't. You love hip-hop. Do you like the hip-hop boys, or do you like hip-hop as a whole? Are these your crushes?
No, I love hip-hop. I love hip-hop. Yeah.
Why I Couldn't from Aries?
Because I just feel like, okay, HIV, it's this monster that we get taught as human beings that it's gonna kill us, it's gonna destroy us. So it's more like I did it when they said I couldn't, not necessarily the people or whatever, but I did it when HIV really thought it was gonna win. Look at me.
Yeah, they did it when they thought you couldn't. So inspiring. I think I love you.